Hey, you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, by the way. Peekaboo. I've got the giggles. I'm YouTube famous now. The album, Dad. Boost. AF. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Push it. Push it. Da 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 da. Do you remember that song back in the day? Push it. Push it real good. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about I'm too sexy for my body. Too sexy for my body. Too sexy, don't you think so? Peace. Oh, my Lord. What was it? There was a Rod Stewart song, too. There's a hair hanging. Jacqueline! We were rooting for you. Oh, my God. What was this song back in the day? The Rod Stewart song, and it was like, oh God, what was that song called? Do you think I'm sexy? Do you remember that song back in the day? Oh my God, my mother loved Rod Stewart so much back in the day, and I did too. He had that kind of that, you know, that Larmoose. Yeah, we call it a mullet today, but he had like the British rocker Larmoose. You know, it was like, what was it? What do we call that? Business in the front, party in the back. You know, I'm talking that one. You know, I'm talking about. Y'all don't know that it's called a Larmoose. You've never heard of that before. One of my beauty shop friends. One of my beauty shop friends. Yeah, it's just me and Myrtle and Girdle down there, and we're getting our nails done, and we're getting our what do you call it? Our rollers set up at the beauty shop. My grandma, the one that went to prison, and true story, I do have a grandma that went to prison not once but twice. She's an OG. She went there for embezzlement. I'm like still hoping one of these. No, that's horrible to say. I'm still hoping that one of these days, two things. That maybe I can find my grandma's cellmate. Can you imagine that video? Me doing an interview with my grandma's cellmate. Oh my God, that would be like the greatest video in the entire world. And the other thing is, I don't know where that embezzled money is, but if I find it, I will turn it in because that's the right thing to do, and I'm a good citizen and a good Christian. So, she's not a Christian! If I find that money, trust me, okay, buried underneath the basement of this house somewhere, y'all are going to be screaming at the top of your lungs, she's not a Christian. Then I'll be like bathing in Louis Vuitton trust. Okay, oh, Grandma. But anyway, now, I do have to tell you a funny story. So, my mom, like, she never told me that she went to South Florida. In fact, I would, like, ask my mom, like, have you ever been in Miami? And she'd say, no, I never went to Miami. And little unknown fact, or maybe it's a known fact now because I talked about it in my vlog last night, my husband and I are headed to Florida tomorrow morning. Because I'm so excited, we are starting the next leg of our journey of getting a place in South Florida. This has been a dream of ours, you guys, for years. I mean, ever since we got together. And our goal was to have a place down there. By the time I was 51 or 52, I'm going to be anyway, I have a lot of pre-filmed videos already done. So I have a video for tomorrow pre-filmed. But anyway, and I think I said it in there. But anyway, what was I going to say? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I don't remember. Oh, anyway, our dream was to get down there by the time that I was 51 or 52, or the latest by like 55. I'm going to be 49 in June. Happy birthday, Peter. Thank you. Y'all are so nice. It's not even my birthday, and you're wishing me a happy birthday. I know, because I look that old. See, but anyway, so we're like really kind of like trying to figure out where we want to be in South Florida, and it's been really exciting, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, I digress. I had talked to my mom back in the day, and I had said, you know, like, why didn't you ever go to, she always wanted to go to South Beach, Miami. She'd talk about it like she had been there, and I'd say, well, why didn't you go? Like when you were younger and stuff. Oh, I just never made it down there, right? So after my mom died, I found, like, it's a long saga, you guys, okay? But I found these love letters that she wrote to this guy that she had met while she was in Florida. They stayed at the Delano Hotel down there. I mean, you guys, they saw, like, the Beatles perform down there and stuff like that. She was with my aunt. My aunt and my mom lived down there the whole time. So then I asked my aunt, I said, Aunt Kathy, I found all these pictures of you guys, like, you know, in Miami, and, like, you and Mom must have like been down there, and she was like, yeah, we spent like a whole summer down there. I said, you spent a whole summer in Miami and you stayed down there like in the Delano Hotel, which was like almost brand new at the time? And she goes, yeah. And I go, how did you afford it? And she goes, I don't know, maybe on grandma's embezzled money. And I was like, oh my God, my family is so screwed up. Seriously. But it's very interesting, isn't it? It's going to be the next season of True Detective, True Story. But anyway, I digress. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you. Oh, so tomorrow, was I saying that? I don't know, but my mother, she used to love Rod Stewart back in the day. I literally, like, lost my mind. I don't remember what I was talking about at all. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shema, Jeffree Star. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shema-lang, dang, ding, dong, ding, ah. How's the drama phone? How's the drama phone? This is, hold on a second, Jane, let me tuck I just got my hair curled. I just got it curled at the beauty shop. Oh, my grandma, that's what I was talking about. She used to go to the beauty shop to get a roller set and her nails done. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry, Jane, what? Oh, I was watching a Peter Monn video. He was talking about it. Yeah, Peter Monn. Oh, Silver Fox. I love him. He was talking about his grandma, you know. His grandma that went to prison. The OG. Oh, my God, I love those stories. They're so funny. But kind of sad, too. Why? Girdle. Yeah, I remember Girdle. Yeah, she went to prison. Yeah, well, she buried her husband in the driveway, then she cemented it over. Wasn't very nice at all. No, I saw it on an episode of Kendall Ray. I know the last time I remember seeing her was when we were at that book club, remember? Well, speaking of book club and Girdle and her husband buried in the driveway, I was thinking, did you see Jeffree Star's promo video today that he put up on the Instagram, Jane? Oh, my Lord, for that mascara. It reminded me. Now, I don't know. What? I don't know why people think about sex when they're thinking about mascara. I don't. No, I think about getting my eyes to kind of look a little bit prettier. I guess everything that Jeffree Star does, he thinks about sex. But when I watched that ad campaign, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a trailer for the next one of that movie, the 40 Shades of Grey. Oh my God, that Anastasia. I loved her so much. Anastasia, I loved her too. Silly girl. I'd have taken the car. I know, silly. Well, I think Jeffree Star is living out his, 20 Shades of Grey fantasy. I know. He should have called his promo DMs from all the athletes on my Twitter. He just sits there and scrolls through those DMs, doesn't he? Tom Brady. No, I don't think that he's been up in there. What, Jane? All right, gal. Well, I'll see you on Tuesday at the Women's League. I love you, too. All right, see you then. Bye. All right, so anyway, did y'all see this ad campaign? He always has to overdo it. Now, listen, okay? Jeffree Star came out on the Twitter, I'm going to read it to you in just a second, and said that he had to re-edit this thing because YouTube said that it's so controversial that he can't post it, okay, on YouTube. So he has to edit it so that he can put his promo campaign video for his mascara up on YouTube because it's so sexual. Woo! Why does he do this? I don't understand. Okay, can we not just have like a really just nice, peaceful, serene Jeffree Star in a field, you know, daisies, just like, it's just me and my mascara. Why can't we just have that? Okay, why can't we? Leave Jeffree alone! Please. I mean, why can't we just have a nice moment, you know? Why can't we have him like walking through his house and like at the beginning of it, he's like in the mirror and he's like, hi, hold on a second, let me get my lip gloss. First of all, I need to put some lip gloss on, okay? Now, you don't want to put lip gloss on your eyes, but let's just act like this is mascara. And the whole promo campaign would start like this. Hi, I'm Jeffree Star. As if you didn't know. Hi, y'all. Hi. That sounded like Trixie Mattel for a second, didn't it? Hi. Do you love that I'm putting mascara on right now? I really think I am. I kind of have forgotten that I wasn't. I might be in another universe. Do y'all believe in split universes? I do! I swear to God, I believe in it so much. I've lost my mind today. But I do, and I think in another universe, I'm probably putting mascara on, and in another universe, I'm probably putting lipstick on, and they need to merge together, and I'd be real pretty, you know what I mean? But anyway, he'd be like, hi, I'm Jeffree Star. Welcome to my house in Calabasas. This is just me putting on mascara because I have a special friend coming over later from my DMs. I had to pay him to come, but that's okay. Jay's in the kitchen. He's doing my hair. We'll put that on in just a second. And then he would like walk around the house and he would just say, when I put mascara on, it makes me feel more at home. Oh, by the way, this mascara, it's gonna buy me my next home. And he could just walk around and that would be his ad campaign. Why does it always have to be 15 models, okay? And all this kind of stuff. So anyway, Jeffree Star today, he put this thing up, hold on a second. He put this thing up on, what do you call it? Why can't I get to my receipts, Whitney? Whatever you want, anything you want. Okay, so Jeffree Star put apparently up on his Instagram story. Instagram is down right now. Is it back up? I mean, I can't show, oh, it's back up. I can't show it on my, or is it not back up? No, it's, is it coming back? Look at it. Oh, it just came back up. Okay, thank you. He had it on his Instagram story. Now, I can't show it. No, wait. Here it is. Introducing F-Proof. And this is the other thing. Like, why do you have to call it something? Here he is. Let's see what he had to say. I'm not even going to.
We're healing. We're doing really good.
I'm not even going to put it in the video. I don't even care.
To approve the Fuck-Proof Mascara Reveal.
He's waiting for YouTube to approve it.
We know it's the most iconic mascara name of all time.
It's the most iconic mascara. Who cares? How are you so arrogant that you say it's the most, what did he say, iconic? It's the most iconic mascara name of all time. Okay, girl, who cares? Seriously? You've got the, listen, you've got the most because you called it F-proof, okay? Because here it is again. And you know what was so funny was the last time that I talked about this in a video, and I said, when is Jeffree Star gonna realize that nobody cares who he's doing? Like, seriously, nobody cares, okay? Nobody's interested in unless it was Jeff, or unless it was Nathan and we saw a relationship, okay? I think people are interested in a relationship with Jeffree Star, but nobody wants to see Jeffree Star, like, doing all that, okay? And Jeffree Star is somebody that lives in his head that I think that he thinks that everybody is super interested in his sex life, you know? And they're just not. And to me, it's like so cringe at this point because I'm like, do you even realize that people aren't interested in that? Okay, so he comes out with this mascara and the mascara is called F-Proof, which basically means you can wear it through the most incredible of your life and it would, you know, still last. Okay, fine, I get it, right? But like, why is everything, especially when Jeffree Star has a younger audience, you know, why does everything have to be so like that? Like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, and to be honest with you, it really, it lowers to me the class of the makeup. In all honesty, it does, okay? I mean, his stuff is starting to more and more come across to me as stuff that you would see up at, and there's nothing wrong with this makeup, but stuff that you would see at that, what's that, the funny store up in the mall. Not like Spencer's, but kind of where they have Funko Pops and t-shirts. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I know you do. But it's kind of that funny store, I call it. Alex, I need another Funko Pop. Let's go to that funny store. That's what I say, because that's what you say when you're an old person, okay? But I don't know what that store is called, but you know what I'm talking about? Okay, that one. I mean, his makeup is just like, it's kind of cringe at this point. It's like, okay, can you imagine a mother being like, can you hand me, hey, honey, can you hand me my mascara? Which one? The F-proof one. What? This is where he's like, I'm going to prove that I don't care and whatever. Well, you might want to start caring. You might. You might want to actually make your brand look like it's a little classier than it is. My camera died. Of course it did, because I just got back from reviewing the Starbucks Cadbury Egg Cold Brew, and it was delicious. So go check it out on my review channel. I always come in from reviewing something, and then I just put the camera up, and I upload my video, and I completely forgot anything about the fact that I have like a half-lived battery. And I also did a booktube video, so I had a shorter battery than I thought in here. Anyway, go over check out my review video over on my review channel, Peter Reviews Stuff. It's linked below. But that's a good segue into the next thing I want to talk about anyway. And I also got to look up something while I was changing my battery that I wanted to look up. You know, one of the things that is curious to me, and Jeffree Star's super fans and stans can explain this to me, since they always explain everything away about him, is that anytime, and he's not the only one that does it, but his is done so boldly, I think, anytime that Jeffree Star puts out a new ad campaign, the cast of models is almost like, it's so deliberate and contrived that Jeffree Star, you can see that he picks somebody from each, ethnicity. And the reason why I think it's curious, okay, is because I think that the message that Jeffree Star is trying to send out is, look at me, I'm diverse, I'm all-inclusive, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff, right? But, we don't live in the world that we lived in 5 years ago. And if you guys remember from last summer, I think it was like early in the summer, I looked on this article and it came up in June, but I was trying to look for the hashtag because I couldn't remember what the hashtag was. But it was when there was a call to action for companies, and specifically makeup companies at the time were one of the people one of the groups of people that were being asked to show percentages of employees that they had in authority positions of minorities, okay? And that they wanted to see if they were underrepresented or, and were you going to do better at that in the future and things like that. Jeffree Star Cosmetics was one of the people that was asked to do this. Jeffree Star Cosmetics did not come out and do this, okay? Now, here's my issue with it. If you're going to put in an ad campaign that you are so supportive of diversity and you're all-inclusive, then does your employee, not just your models, okay, but does your employee ratio match that? And so anyway, just to remind everybody, and I'm not the expert on this, but I found this article that was on CNBC. Companies are making bold promises about greater diversity, but there's a long way to go. And this is from last June. And it says, with women and minorities still underrepresented in leadership positions, companies have been announcing initiatives aimed at promoting diversity even before the protests that were ignited by the death of George Floyd. So long before this, companies were even saying, we're going to have greater diversity, we're going to have greater diversity, okay? Well, here's where I'm at. Put your money where your mouth is, okay? Do you believe that if you walked into Jeffree Star's, let's say his warehouse, that his warehouse employees would be representative of what you see in an ad campaign? Because I think that if you're a company and you're putting out an ad campaign, that should be representative of your company, not just you're appeasing the audience, right? And them thinking, ooh, Jeffree Star Cosmetics is so inclusive and so diverse, to get their minds off of all these issues that people have of Jeffree Star from his past, right? So then if that's the case, then your employees, your assistants, the people that work closely around you, the people that do your hair and makeup, your people that do your marketing for you, the people that you do business with, the people that you bank with, the people that work in your factory, everybody, okay, that is around you that makes up Jeffree Star and Jeffree Star Cosmetics should be represented in the same way that you are presenting on camera. That's how I feel about it, okay? And not just Jeffree Star, but everybody, right? So is it equally represented that way? It was interesting to me that companies wouldn't put out their numbers last year. I just didn't understand why that was a huge thing, and to say, we'll work better at this, Hello! So anyway, that was the one thing. I'd like to, know what his stans and superfans say about that, Well, it's they have to show, No, it's BS, And I understand that it's not like something new, and a lot of people have done it, but you have to think, this is specifically different with Jeffree Star, because Jeffree Star does have allegations of racism in his past, right? So then if it's contrived and it's deliberate, okay, then is it performative? And that's the question, I think, right? Or does your employee, and maybe it does, and maybe I don't know, but I would be interested in seeing that if it does, So anyway, okay, that's the next thing I want to talk about. And then I wanted to go in here and I wanted to read you these receipts. The receipts! Whitney! Whatever you want! So he put up on Twitter today, he said, and I can't put these up because it has the name of the mascara, F-proof in it. It's going to be a good day when Instagram deletes my mascara promo video. Too high fashion? Girl. I mean, I saw it, okay? I saw it, and it's fine, and it's a lot of, and the reason I reference 50 Shades of Grey is because it's a lot of that, a word that I'm not going to say in my video that starts with B and ends with, what age are you? Because it's not worth it to me to have my video flagged because I said some words about Jeffree Star's mascara. I don't really care. High fashion? No, I don't think that that's high fashion. I don't consider that a high fashion whatsoever, okay? Alexander McQueen queen, high fashion, okay? You know, I mean, there's a lot of people that I consider high fashion in the world. Jeffree Star, I do not consider him high fashion. I think Jeffree Star has some very, very nice things. I think Jeffree Star is completely off the rack. A mascara that is called F-proof, hashtag F-proof, I think, or something like that. Or no, maybe that's just, he just put that on the Twitter. No, I don't, you know, it's some cheap component. But you know what, this is the thing, is that I do think that Jeffree Star will sell out of this, because this is the first kind of new real product that he's put out. Like, I mean, completely different than what he's done before. So, I don't know, you know, let's see how successful he's going to be with it. And I would like to see the reviews of this. You know, now I will say, people that love Jeffree Star's makeup, they swear by Jeffree Star's makeup. So, I will find it really hard to believe if it's crap, you know, I mean, people that love him will say it's fantastic. So that was the first thing he put up on the Twitter. And then he posted this, your post goes against our community guidelines. It was a lot of him there, and he had like this long ponytail, and people, it was a lot of this. I felt like I was on a boat and I was about to get sick, is truly how I felt. So anyway, that was the first, I didn't understand it, okay? I mean, I understood what it was trying to be. It's trying to be more than the last one was, okay? You know what, sometimes, first of all, I want to give a little special shout out to somebody who, wait, you're simply the best! I want to give a shout out to Tina Turner. Oh, and Whitney, she's my icon of the day. I love her so much. I want to dance with somebody. Oh, I just copied this off of, my friend said, one day you will tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it will be someone else's survival guide. I love that so much. I mean, that is literally the story of recovery. So anyway, but somebody, where is it at? Somebody said on my video the other day, oh, here it is. Somebody said, bro, you're too much. And I was like, yes! Yes! Somebody realizes I'm too much and I love it so much. Be too much. Don't let anybody quiet you down and tell you that you're too much. Be too much, you know? And if you want to put out a video like Jeffree Star's, basically, sex and a mascara, do it. Do it. Do whatever makes you happy, okay? So then he put out and he goes, okay, just heard back from YouTube about today's reveal. We have to edit out some of the you know, the special room that Christian had in 50 Shades of Grey? The game room. Is that where you keep your Game Boy? Such a dumb book and movie. Yes, I watched them, and yes, I read those horrible books. My good Jenny Tanya, the other day, I called her about this horrible book that I was reading, and I go, Tanya Jean, I go, you need to go to church. You're not a Christian. I said, my Lord, this book is filled with such filth. And she goes, surprised you that that's what your friend likes? And I go, no. And then we were talking about 50 Shades of Grey, and she's like, I love those books so much. They were so bad. And my friend and I, we almost got kicked out, okay? We went there because her niece, I said this in a video the other day, her niece, my good Jenny's niece is 30, okay? It's not like she's, you know. Anyway, we took her when she was 30 because she's obsessed with those books. So we go to see it. We're in there late at night. There's one couple behind us, okay? So if you've never seen the movie 50 Shades of Grey, it's so bad, you guys. I mean, it's so bad, right? And he's like, that's my game room. And she's like, that's my whatever room, I don't know. And she's like, is that where you keep your Nintendo Switch or something? I don't know. And Tanya and I were so bad. We were like, the whole movie, we were like laughing. And this couple behind us, they're like, they said something about, could you quiet down or something like that. I don't know. We got scolded, and then they were laughing by the end of it too. So anyway, that was that. And he said, we have to edit out some of the room scenes and anything from me on set. Be right back with a new edit. Sorry for the delay, but it's so worth it. Okay, so he's going to put out this video today. Maybe it'll be the coolest video in the entire world. I'm sure a lot of you will love it out there. It's just whatever. You think Shane Dawson will tweet out to him, hey, brother, I love you so much. Congratulations on your mascara. P.S. Your wig looks great. I would die. Okay, but I have to tell you what is so funny. So he put that video up, and then like I went back in and I was like looking for Instagram, and like Instagram was down. Did you guys know that? It was completely down today, and I was like, what's going on? And then my husband texted me and he goes, the Instagram's down. The Instagram is down. And I was like, oh my God, Jeffree Star broke the internet with his, you know, his 50 Shades of Grey mascara. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, I wanted to say one thing real quick towards the end of this video. I was over on the Reddit thread. I found this article on the Reddit thread. No, it was this thread, and it said, beauty community isn't exciting anymore. And I thought this was, and I'm not going to read tons of this, but I thought it was interesting from a point of view of doing drama commentary about the beauty influencer community, because I have to say, like, it really isn't as much anymore. And, you know, I know the last year has been tough, but for the beauty influencers as well, because it's like they're limited in what they can do that's exciting, you know? But I actually think that, like, Jaclyn Hill is a good example of this. Like, she did that beautiful photo shoot at her house, and she was real excited about it. I actually wish, this is where I feel like Jaclyn Hill misses the mark a lot. I wish she had actually done a video filming that whole preparation for all of that, because that would have been a really interesting video, wouldn't it? And she could have just called it, you know, like, shooting my campaign at home, you know, and like showing how she did it. I think that would have been really, really cool to see. But you know, I don't necessarily think that they're that exciting anymore either, right? But I think that the problem is that we have two different kinds of beauty influencers at this point. We have beauty influencers that are trying to stay out of the drama because they know that drama brings them, like, no good anymore. Back in the day, like, I mean, it was true. Like, if Jeffree Star would do something, it would bring a lot of attention. People would be talking about his brand, and it would drive sales. That's a fact, okay? And so they wanted to be in kind of like, I used to compare it to Luella Parsons in the 40s, right? I used to say, you know, Luella Parsons and these other, like, you know, social writers that would write for, like, Page Six and things like that, you know, in Hollywood, and they would, you know, hang out at all the parties with the celebrities, and they would, like, write, you know, like, back in the day, you know, like, oh, Greta Garbo, and so, well, she wouldn't have been out because she was a recluse, but, you know, like, Clark Gable and so, or, like, Vivian Lee were, you know, at this party, and then everybody, you know, would think they were together, and then it would, like, drive sales of the movies, right? Okay, so I used to say that the beauty influencer community was similar to that. And it was. But now you have one segment that is like, stay out of drama because drama doesn't do us any good anymore, okay? Manny, Laura, Nikita Dragon, she can't. Nikki Tutorials, who else? I mean, I think there's quite a few. Gabrielle Zamora even doesn't even really get into it. And then you have the other people that literally cannot stay out of the drama. And the drama isn't even drama anymore. It's dark, okay? And that's James Charles, and it's Jeffree Star, and it was Shane Dawson before this. And, you know, I think there's like no in between. So I think the life of the beauty influencer community isn't really that exciting. And if you think about it, before, I'm not talking about drama channels, I'm talking about just the drama of the beauty influencers before they started. I mean, these are people that like kind of grew up on YouTube, you know, before they started buying their really nice cars and their Birkins, and, you know, we got to see this elevation of their life as a result of them like getting the dream, you know, from YouTube. That before that, it was just reviews and tutorials, and it was real innocent, right? And then you got to see this growth happen over time of these people, and and then it turned into something where they were bored of it, and then they had to just keep on outdoing themselves the last time. It's like, you don't have to. I think Nikki Tutorials is a perfect example of that, of like, just do it. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? And, but like so many people, I think, are really, really bored of beauty influencers at this point. So hold on a second, because I wanted to read you guys some of the comments, because I thought they were interesting. Somebody said, I'm not sure why, but I feel like the beauty community is a bit dull now. Is it just me? There are no launches that caught my eye recently, except the Elf and the Chipotle. I feel like beauty gurus are boring. Sorry. There's nothing new in the community. The scandals kept going, etc. Looking at any news because now felt like forced habits. What is happening? Someone else said, I felt the same way, kind of over beauty gurus at the moment. Someone said, me too. Someone said, the last couple of years, what I watch on YouTube has definitely done a 180, and I really don't watch anything beauty related. I just stay around for the possible gossip to spice up my boring life. Me too. Someone said, right now I'm hooked on the dash cam videos. I mean, this is the thing. People age out of this too. I've said this for a very long time. You know, if you're a YouTuber out there and you're younger, or you've gotten into this certain audience, make sure that you're either, like I said with Nikki Tutorials, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, keep on doing what you're doing, or make sure that you age with your audience, or you will lose them. You will absolutely lose them, you know? I think part of what happened to Tyler Oakley is Tyler Oakley sitting over there getting high and putting on wigs on his channel, okay? Trying to recreate videos and do videos that he kind of did 10 years ago, you know? I mean, to some degree, these funny ha-ha kind of videos. Whereas I really think that people would be more interested with Tyler Oakley if it was like, I redecorated my apartment, or I did this. He recently tried to come out with, well, I think he left the internet for a while. He may still be gone. But, he recently, like last summer, was doing these workout fitness videos, and I thought this is perfect for him of his following that he has, you know? So you got to think about, like, I mean, if you're going to be that kind of YouTuber, like, what does your audience enjoy? And at the same time, making yourself happy. Someone said, I'm so bored with the influencers and gurus. It's lackluster, and half of them honestly seem like one giant ad for a product they are pushing. Jeffree Star, again. I am not side-sweeping anyone's hustle, but it gets to a point where it's overwhelming and irritating. Someone said, maybe enough of us have watched enough videos that we just feel comfortable with what we've learned and know. Yeah, that could be true. Someone said, I kind of feel differently. I'm really fatigued with... okay, I don't want to read that one. It's personal. Someone said, I'm watching mostly humor and cooking these days. Oh, Review Bro, I love him. He's hilarious. Unemployed wine guy. You know, okay, I don't know who these people are. But they all comment that they're watching the same things. Someone said, I feel this. I feel like many gurus are either channels full... Okay, yeah. Channels full of people complaining about the beauty community or inspiring content. I used to love reviews. Now they've become irrelevant this past year. I used to want to know what was new and want to try it out. But now that I'm not going out every day, I have been liking using what I own. And it goes on and on and on. So, anyway, what do you guys think about that? Are you over the beauty gurus? What would you like to see going forward? You know, if you were going to give your advice to beauty influencers, let me know in the comment section below what you would say. I mean, would you say just it's done? Or, hey, I like your content, keep doing what you're doing, or do something different? You know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about the fact that, like, Jaclyn Hill just, I mean, other than releasing her makeup, she doesn't seem that interested in it anymore. And I actually think if she changed her thing over to a lifestyle, you know, channel, I think she would be more happy, but I think she's so afraid that she would lose her audience. So, anyway, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.